Hello and welcome to A Decade in 10 Minutes. I'm your host, Ryan. This is my co-host, Devin. And
Hello.
today we will be spending 45 seconds recapping each of the past 10 years, starting with 2010.
2010.
2010.
Double rainbow across the sky.
The double rainbow video goes viral in 2010. That man got so excited camping in the woods.
What does it mean?
I don't think any human being has ever been that excited since.
I've never
I think
been
we peaked.
excited. That's peak excitement.
Do you think there's two leprechauns at the end of a double
There could be
rainbow?
four.
There could be four. That's true, because each
Each
rainbow has two ends.
Oh.
Crazy. Canada hosts the Olympics in 2010.
They
Where
did.
to?
Vancouver.
Vancouver hosts the Olympics.
I've never seen that ever happen.
Yeah, all I remember is that the Vancouver
It's great.
Canucks also went to the Stanley Cup playoffs that year,
That's when the
Stanley Cup
riots
finals,
happened.
and they rioted.
Oh, that's Lady Gaga in that meat dress.
Lady Gaga wears the meat dress. I bet you these days that dress is stinky.
I bet you that she ate the dress right after.
I bet it was tasty at the time. Absolutely.
Did she cook it?
Oh, would you look at that? That's just about all the time we have for 2010. Moving on to
2011.
Friday.
Friday.
Gotta get down on
Friday.
Rebecca Black's released the greatest song of the century, Friday, by Rebecca Black.
And she's never made a better one since.
No, I think she made a song called Saturday.
She did, and it wasn't good.
It was absolutely not as good as Friday.
You know Friday's my favorite day of the week?
Do you know it's my favorite song in the world?
Really?
Ooh, The Rapture.
The Rapture.
2011, this old white man right there, you can see him on screen, claimed that the world was going to end biblically. He
And it
said the
did
Bible
not.
predicted. It absolutely did not.
It did not. I mean, maybe it did, and we're just in the
Wow, what a fool.
What a guy.
How embarrassing would that be if you claim the world's going to end and then everyone gathers around to laugh at you?
Yeah.
Game of
Game of
Thrones was
Thrones.
released in 2011.
The
Season
best
1
season.
came out. Absolute best season.
They killed Sean Bean.
They did. Spoilers, dude.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Oh,
only
God.
been 9 years.
Yeah. Oh, that's enough for this year.
That's true. Moving on to
2012.
2012. The Avengers is released in 2012.
Great movie.
Great superhero movie starring Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth, the beefy one.
The absolute beefiest beefcake.
Chris Evans is like stringy arms.
He's like a spaghetti noodle compared to Chris Hemsworth,
the God of Thunder.
the God of Thunder. Another 6 song was released that year.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Psy releases an absolute banger to the whole world.
I still listen to it today.
I absolutely still listen to it. It's an incredible song. Tinder is released this year.
My favorite app.
That's where you and your wife met, wasn't
Yeah.
it? She seems like a Tinder wife.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you want to say it like
Understandable. That's just about all the time we have for now.
that, I'll make sure to tell
We'll be
her
right back with the next year after this short commercial break.
we'll be out.
Hello, and welcome back to A Decade in 10 Minutes.
We're
Starting off with 2013, Lance Armstrong.
What a cheater.
He was caught blood doping in every single Tour de France he ever did. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Another athlete caught in the act of
Every
cheating.
athlete is cheating. We just don't know about it yet.
They're a bunch of stinky stinkers and nobody likes them. Why do we even have sports?
What's the point of them?
What is the absolute point of them? The Xbox One and the PS4 were also released this year.
That's right.
It feels like it was just yesterday, but technically it was like, what is that, 7 or 8 years ago?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a
Longer
long,
than the
long
Xbox
time.
360.
What do you prefer? Which side of the console wars are you on?
Xbox. What about
Yeah,
you?
me too. I like Halo.
Me too.
The Harlem
Harlem
Shake
Shake.
trend happened that year.
That's when Filthy Frank was like, you know what? Let's just.
That's enough of that.
Yep.
That's all the time we have
Yeah.
for that year. Moving on to 2014, starting with ISIS.
ISIS?
Wow.
Back.
They're back. They're back? Where were they the first time? What do you mean they're back?
Weren't they Al Qaeda basically before, and then didn't they switch up?
I think that's an unrelated terrorist
I don't think it
organization, and
is.
you're saying that they switched up is kind of like, I don't know.
Who
I don't know if you
knows?
can
We'll
say
see.
stuff like that.
Ebola.
Ebola. The Ebola epidemic struck the world starting in Africa in this year, and
Did
it
you get
almost.
Ebola?
I did not get Ebola, but I did hear that your wife did.
Yeah, she died. She died from
Oh,
Ebola.
She died?
Yeah.
What, that year?
Yeah,
I'm
that
so-
year.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
It really, you know. Russia invades the Ukraine. They marched into the Crimean Peninsula and said, "This is ours now," and they took it.
Why are the
And
Russians always taking things?
I don't know. They're always taking stuff. I was
Terrible.
pretty spooked at the time that happened. Oh, all the time we have for that year. Moving on to 2015.
What color is that dress?
That
What
dress
color is it?
is, I think it is white and gold.
I think you're stupid because it's blue and black.
I think you're stupid, and I don't like being a host with you.
I think you need to get your eyes
That
checked, and
dress
I
is
hate
clearly white and gold.
you. You're an idiot.
Tom Brady deflates a football that year.
Cheater. Another cheater. Look
Another
at that.
stinky
More
athletic
sports
cheater, and he got
cheaters.
caught. So, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen,
We
got
got
him.
him.
He deflated a football, and apparently that makes it easier to throw it further.
Don't know how that works.
Me neither. I'm not familiar with the sport, but
Me neither.
he did it anyway. Another thing that happened that year, NASA takes the first ever picture of Pluto. There it is. You can see the picture of Pluto right there.
Deflated.
It looks a little bit deflated, if I
Did
do
Tom
say
Brady
so
get
myself.
near it?
Tom Brady got his hands
Like-
on Pluto apparently.
What happened?
I don't know. It looks like a flat, soft-boiled egg.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just about all the time we have for that year. We will be
2016.
moving on to 2016
Yeah, my favorite year.
right now.
Leonardo DiCaprio finally.
Leonardo
got his Oscar.
DiCaprio finally got an Oscar.
Tireless efforts of an unbelievable cast and crew I got to work alongside. First off, to my brother in this endeavor, Mr. Tom Hardy. Tom,
Ladies and gentlemen,
He
you
got
one.
one.
talent.
Leonardo DiCaprio finally gets a well-deserved Oscar after
My
being
boy.
snubbed for years and years and years. He fought a bear in The Revenant, and they are like,
You know what I
better
got?
give him one.
I got a Pokemon.
Pokemon Go was released in 2016.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great game still.
The app took over the world and sent kids walking out in the streets on their phone like this, trying to catch Pokemon.
Yeah, it says stand inside and being a little idiot.
It was a lot of fun. Did you catch any Pokemon?
I caught so many.
That doesn't matter because Muhammad Ali died this year.
They did. They got him.
That's insensitive, Devin. You shouldn't say things like
Well,
that.
the Grim Reaper got him, okay?
All
I
right.
can't deny the fact.
You're technically right, but I don't know if you should ever say things like that.
I know, but
That's just about all the time we have for this segment. We'll be right back once again after this short commercial break, in which we will be talking about 2017. Hello and welcome back to A Decade in 10 Minutes. I'm your host, Ryan. This is once again my co-host, Devin.
hello.
And starting right now, we will be talking about 2017.
I be flossing.
The Backpack Kid does the floss and makes a stupid song that nobody likes. It was a dumb trend, and I hate it. But Devin, can you hit us with the sick floss?
Oh, like a. Oh. Oh. I be flossing.
I'm really
Yo, this
happy
song
that
gets
my
me.
eyes were graced with that, with seeing that.
Me too.
Fortnite was released that year.
Yeah,
Fortnite
they're flossing
absolutely took over the world. A video game that everyone under the age of 14 was playing, and a lot of people over the age, but it's known for having little kids
How
playing
do they
it.
do that?
Oh my
Like,
god!
it actually hurts my brain. I
I'm
don't
gonna get
understand
vertigo,
it.
dude. Oh, my belly doesn't like this.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
white guy blinking.
That looks like you.
And does that look like me? An absolutely banger of a meme that was popular that you.
Yeah.
White guy blinking. Look at him. He's shocked. He's appalled. He's revolted. What a
Disgusted.
sick reaction. Oh, that's just about all the time we have for that. We will be moving on to the
2018.
next year, 2018. You know what happened in 2018.
We legalized the weed.
Canada legalizes marijuana, the reefer, the weed, the ganja, the devil's
chronic.
lettuce, the chronic, that jazz cabbage. It's all allowed now in the entire country of Canada.
Right in front of the government. That's where they're doing it. That's where I'm doing it.
That's true. That's where Devin does it.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? What do we have there?
Korea.
That's
They
not
came-
Korea.
Yeah.
Is
the
it?
Olympics.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they became one. And they're
Wow.
just Korea. instead of
North and South Korea came to the
They were the same
to the
thing,
Olympics under one
together.
Korean flag as one
One.
country for the first time since the Korean War. I thought we were looking at something else. I honestly.
Well, and now we're looking at stupid Logan Paul when he
oh,
filmed a dead body.
What an idiot! Goes to a forest.
It's all
and
because
fil-
that stupid hat.
Look
too.
at his hat, man. Oh, have you
Like-
ever seen such a thing?
Ugh, no, it's disgusting.
Toy Story wannabe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all the time we have for 2018. So now we move on to 2019. Elon Musk reveals the Cybertruck, and he says that the window is invincible. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, broke the window.
He went on stage
right
with
through
a
that.
big like metal ball, and he's like, "Yowza!" and threw it right through the glass and shattered.
Destroyed it.
Immediately after he said it was
See,
invincible.
but it looks flat and nice. I
What a
like it.
fool! It does look. It looks like a nice trapezoid. Ooh,
Ooh.
the Notre Dame Cathedral. You remember what happened to that
Yeah,
year?
that bad boy caught on fire.
Burned right down.
They got him.
Stood for probably hundreds of years. They got him. It's inappropriate and insensitive, Devin. I don't want you saying things like that on my show.
Okay, fine.
Another
our
thing
show.
happened that year.
Trump got impeached.
Donald Trump, the president of the United States, gets impeached, and someone photoshopped his face onto a
They
peach.
put him in a peach.
They definitely they took a peach like this, and they took Trump like this, and they were like,
You ever seen James and the Giant Peach?
I have. But
That's
would you
it.
look at that? That's all the time we have for 2019. So without further ado, let's recap the whole decade, why
Yeah.
don't we?
All right, so we started with 2010.
Yeah. What was your favorite color of the decade?
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Why blue?
Because that's part of the colors that the dress was.
I feel like the color of the decade was gold because
Oh.
that was the color of the dress.
That is not.
Oh, well,
Your opinion, Trump.
I'm sorry, folks, but that's just about all the time we have for you today. We'll be back in another 10 years to recap the next decade in the sequel to our show.
See you then.